Hey everyone, it's Mara. Welcome back to my channel for another video. So today we're going to be talking all about making a college decision. I know I'm uploading this a little late because a lot of decision deadlines were on May 1st, which is the day I'm currently filming this on. Most people have probably already made their decision, but there are a lot of smaller schools and just a lot of different schools that deadlines are back in the summer in June and July. And honestly, I don't know if the coronavirus has affected that since it's clearly affected everything else. So who knows? But I wanted to make this video anyway, and at the end of this video, I'll actually be talking about the college I'm going to and how I used the tips I'm about to give you on making my own college decision. Okay, if I don't pull my hair back, I'm gonna be messing with it this whole video, and that's just gonna be annoying. The first tip that I'm gonna give you guys, and the most important tip that I'm gonna be giving you, is to tour the college. Tour the college you are applying to, tour the college you are maybe applying to, tour your dream school, tour your safety school. Physically getting on the campus and having a feel of student life is so important, because you could get into the school and end up going there and then just absolutely hate it and just not have like the vibe that you're looking for. A lot of colleges have specific events meant for students who are thinking about applying to or attending their college. That's a great way to see what a day in the life of a student at that school is like, or just maybe what the classes are like, or what student life is like. That's really important. If your school is really big in football, go to football games, and if you're into the arts, then attend concerts, attend performances, just really get a feel of what the school is all about, and the best way to do that is to physically be on campus. Tip number 2 is you need to ask yourself, does this college have my major? Now that seems like common sense, but you'd be surprised. For example, if you want to major in media, mass communications, and the school that you're applying to or want to go to only has a mass communications minor, then maybe that's not the best choice for you. A lot of people do end up changing their majors in college, but if your plan is to do mass communications, then the school that you're trying to go to should have a good mass communications program. Tip number 3 that you need to consider while making your college decision is location. Do you want to stay in state? Do you want to go out of state? Do you want to live in a big city or a small town? All of these things are important because not only is this a place you are attending school, it's also the place you're going to be living. So if you are a city person and you love going out in the town every weekend and you go to a school that's in the middle of nowhere, maybe that's not the best choice for you because you will be bored and you won't have anything to do. Or other way around, if you really like this small town, middle of nowhere setting and you go to a big city school, that could be really overwhelming. You need to go to a school where you are just completely comfortable at. Tip number 4 is the size of the school. Yes, guys, in this case, size does matter. Okay. While you're doing your college research, an important thing to consider is the student to faculty ratio. If you are a student who wants that big lecture hall 700 person setting, then you want to make sure that the school is bigger and you want to have bigger classes. And other way around, if you do better in smaller classrooms and you want a more personalized education, then a smaller school is definitely meant for you. And sometimes that may mean sacrificing the bigger party school setting, which I know every college student dreams about, but when you're considering colleges, your education has to be like top. Like your education has to come before your social life. My 5th tip is to consider the cost of the school. Now this shouldn't be your deciding factor because there are so many ways to pay for college and there's so many scholarship opportunities, financial aid, whatever, but you do need to kind of be realistic. Like, if you are fortunate enough to have parents or guardians or whoever helping you pay for college, then you need to have that conversation with them on what is pushing the expensive side and what's okay. Because like one of my friends said, and I quote, "Don't go where your heart is if it's gonna leave you $30,000 in debt every year." And my sixth and final piece of advice is to go to a school that will make you happy, not a school that will make everyone around you happy. You know, the big school where I'm from, because I live in Georgia, is UGA. Everyone wants to go to UGA. Everyone applies to UGA. And even with other bigger, more well-known schools, I'm not like bashing it at all, because those schools are incredible and you should go to them if you can. But some people can't really handle that, and that's okay. You know, a college degree is a college degree. I'm not saying that a Harvard diploma is the same as a KSU diploma, but a bachelor's degree in business is a bachelor's degree in business. If you know in your heart that you will do better in a smaller, less well-known school, and you've toured the campus and you really feel at home there, don't feel pressure to not go there because maybe it's not a UGA. You really need to go where you'll feel like home, because it is going to be your home for the next who knows how long. So I know you guys have been dying to know what school I'm going to, and I'm going to be attending Georgia College and State University in Milledgeville, Georgia, starting in fall of 2020. I was supposed to start in summer 2020, but you know, coronavirus just had to take every good thing from my life, including my college education. So I'm starting in the fall, which it's fine. I'm upset about it, but like, it's fine. It's fine. I only applied to 4 different schools, and 3 of them were 3 that I was seriously considering, but my acceptance letter for Georgia College came last after I got accepted into the 3 other schools. When I got that acceptance letter, I just knew deep in my heart that that's where I kind of belonged. I toured all 4 of the schools I applied to, and Georgia College just felt the most at home for me. I loved the campus. It is so beautiful, and I love Milledgeville. It's such a cute little town, and I have a lot of relatives who live there or around there, so that was another plus. I mean, that wasn't like my deciding factor, but it was definitely a plus. Does the college have my major? Yes, I'm going down a business track for my major and my minor. They have a good business program, which is great for me. I knew I didn't want to go out of state. Like, I've never moved before my whole life, and I've never been far away from home for very long. So I know like a lot of people are comfortable making that step, but I am a scared little girl and I was not ready for that. I wanted to stay in state. I knew that from the very beginning. I knew I wanted to stay in state, and I knew I didn't want to be close to home. Milledgeville is about a 2.5 hour drive from my house, so I knew that, like a lot of people say about location of their college, it's far enough away to where I won't get any surprise visits from my parents, and I won't feel the urge to come home when I feel sad or homesick, but it is close enough to where I'm only a few hour drive if something were to happen or I needed to go home right away. I definitely rely a lot on teacher aid for my education. I do a lot better in classes where I have a good relationship with the teacher, and the class is generally a little smaller, so I knew that the big 700 person lecture hall was not my scene. I knew I needed a smaller classroom setting, so the student to faculty ratio at Georgia College is, I believe, 17:1, so that's like a good size. Money-wise, Georgia College is a public in-state school, so it is definitely a good price range. No college is cheap, but it's a good price range that will be affordable and that won't send me $100,000 in debt. And I honestly never felt pressure to go to a top school because I knew I was not like a top student, so I just knew that like that wasn't gonna be my groove. I never like felt guilty about it or anything, but I know a lot of people did, so that's why I felt like I needed to say it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you maybe learned something, or maybe will use these tips to help you make your college decision. Stay healthy and safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.